Scott Mitchell here with It's My Game Speaker Highlights, the world's largest virtual kids tennis conference. You've got to join in with us and take a look at August 14th to the 23rd. Put it on your schedule. Register at conference.evolve9.com. Today we're talking with Juan, Manager of Participation at Hong Kong Tennis Association. Juan, welcome.
Thank you so much, Scott. My pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I mean, you're doing a lot. I know you've only been over in Hong Kong for a short time, maybe a little over a year. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you made your way over to Hong Kong Tennis Association.
Well, that's a little bit a long story. I'm from Spain. I've been working in the tennis industry as a tennis coach and educator for over 13 years. I started in Spain working with the little kids with mini tennis, and then I jumped into more high performance level. But after that, I realized actually that I feel more valuable when I'm teaching the little ones. I feel a little bit more appreciated for the players. And yeah, then I got a job offer from Beijing. I work in a pretty good tennis academy over there. After 4 years, I created my own tennis academy in Shanghai, also with one of my partners, which still going on. Right now, because of the outbreak and all of this situation, we are kind of standby. And yeah, I did a job apply into the Hong Kong Tennis Association, and successfully I got into the team, and I'm really happy. I'm staying here for around 9-10 months. I came here as a head coach, and then after 3 months I got promoted and I got the position of manager of participation. So yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, congratulations. It sounds like they're going to keep you busy.
Hopefully.
So tell us a little bit about your role as manager of participation, maybe some systems and structures you've put into place to help you along the way with your new role.
So, well, basically, I'm in charge of the grassroots programs as well the senior community programs. So let's say that everything that is related with participation, I'm in charge. So right now, for example, we have also the program from the ITF, the Junior Tennis Initiative, as I'm the coordinator in Hong Kong. And actually the ITF helped us a lot in terms of providing us equipment. So we have around 2,000 kids playing tennis from the schools. And besides that, we have our national training squad, which is also for 10 and under. And those are kids that are a little bit more experienced and they try to make it into the national team. So yeah, everything that is related to participation, we try to create talent ID, we try to create a tennis festival, wherever, you know. Right now, it's a new position here in Hong Kong. So it's also a new thing for them, you know. They were more into the high performance, but now they realize that if we want to build more high performance players, we need to make more people to participate into the sport at the bottom level. Yeah,
you got to grow the base for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I know tennis is getting more and more popular in Hong Kong. You know, every time I turn around or read something, it's really, really popular. And I know one of your youth programs is called Play Tennis, and it's been super successful for you. So tell us a little bit about that program, and then maybe some of the keys that really has lent to the success.
So, well, basically Play Tennis is a program for kids 10 and under. And actually we help them and we provide the material for them. Like they don't need to bring their own tennis racket. They don't need to bring anything at all because we have our sponsor. So we provide them the material. And, you know, basically it's to make them have a good time into tennis, because what I always think and what my presentation is going to be a little bit about is about we need to understand that when one kid is going to try the sport of tennis, he's being pretty brave. He's taking a big step. You know, it's a new sport for them. So we try to make it really fun, really dynamic, you know, especially a lot of cooperative exercises, you know. And I think this is the thing that we do quite well. We don't just do a lot of drills and we just let the kids hit the ball. No, we let them do things together. We give them an importance into the practice. So then they feel like, wow, you know, I'm doing this by myself with my partner. It's not the coach is telling me what to do. We put them, you know, we call it like forms follow function. So we put them a functions to do, and then they need to find a way of how to solve the problem. And it is really engaging for them. They really love it. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about the program for sure. So tell us a little bit about some of the other initiatives that you've got going on there with your grassroots programs.
So for example, right now I'm creating a manual for the private clubs to engage the private clubs or the private academies, because some of these private clubs, they don't have an actual tennis coach, but they have tennis courts, or they have an indoor space where they can run an indoor red ball or orange ball tennis program. So I'm creating a manual with them of, let's say, 20 weeks, which they will get it. And with that, and with the bundle, with all the material, they are able to run the program by themselves. I will go there, do some workshops, presentations about how to use the manual. And after, they will be able to just create a tennis program and provide to the community a program for the little ones. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's really important we cooperate with the private sector also, because we are the national team. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's super important for sure. And I think it's great work that you're doing. I also know that you're doing a little bit of, spending a little bit of your time with a new approach with tactical understanding for junior players. Is that part of this, or is that something completely separate?
No, it's completely separate. This is
so tell us a little bit about that. Yeah, that's interesting as well.
I'm writing a book right now that hopefully in October, November, it will be finished. And I'm doing at the same time a research about that, because I'm a strong believer that when I'm trying to propose something to the tennis community, I would like to be scientifically proof that is working. All right. Yep. So basically it's a workbook of exercises to have a better tactical understanding. So it's all by pictures and by situations. Visually, they need to be able to decide, okay, your opponent is here, you just hit the ball down the line. Where do you think you should recover after? The bisector theory, all of these tactical things, you know, because I believe that if the kid understands first by his knowledge about the tactics after on the court, he will take better decisions. So it's basically just I call it the tennis workbook, a workbook of tennis exercises that they need to decide, okay, your opponent is here, where do you should play? Okay, your opponent is on the middle of the court and you are 3 meters behind of the baseline. Which kind of phase is that? So I'm on the defensive phase and my opponent is on the attacking one. How should you play? It is pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I want your first copy of your manual when it goes out.
I will, for sure. I will.
I'll get you my address. So tell us a little bit about your presentation without giving the secrets away, because we want them, the coaches to register, but tell us a little bit about what coaches are going to take away from your presentation.
So let's say, to make it a little bit short, it's going to be about how to create a motivational environment. As I said before, for me, the kids, once they step into the court, they are taking a big step. They are really brave. So are the kids leaving that session, that first session, or the second one, or the third one, with the happiness of, wow, I accomplished something, or this sport is really challenging to me? You know, it's not just go there and hit some balls. They need to feel also they belong to something. They are helping the team to achieve a goal, you know? So it's going to be about how to keep them, motivate them, how to engage them, and how to make them come back into the court with the same passion as the first day. Especially the first day, in my opinion, is the most important, you know?
Yep. Agreed. Yeah. Agreed. Well, Juan, we're so excited to have you a part of the speakers. We look forward to your presentations. For those of you that are watching, remember conference.evolve9.com. To register, go there. You can take a look at all the speakers. You can see their bios, and you can take a look at their presentations. So we look forward to seeing you August 14th to the 23rd. Again, Juan, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much, Scott. My pleasure to be there.